Welcome parents, welcome kids, namaskar. I salute the divinity within you with all the divine charms of my mind and all the love and cordiality of my heart. So can you bring your palms together and bring them like this and then like that. And you can greet your parents and your friends just like that. You don't have to shake hands. It's much cleaner and much more enjoyable. So let's begin our yoga practice. Let's put your hands out like this and recognize that I am Dr. Stephen Landau. In Sanskrit, my name is Pashupati, means he who controls the base propensities, and I represent the ANANDA MARGA Yoga Society and the Shiva Dancing School of Yoga, where I do train yoga teachers. So let's put our palms together, and we're going to work our wrists. So bring your wrists together and make some circular motions. That's it. Circular motions. And now come the other direction and mobilize the wrists. Good. Nice and easy. Put your hands out and make a fist. And put your hands out and curl one finger at a time and then shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Good. Now let's try putting our hands on the ground and pick ourselves up in the air. That's it. Pick yourself up in the air and put yourself back down. Take a big breath and right back down again. Put yourself up in the air. Good, and right back down again. Now pick your knees up and we're going to work our abdominals. God, this looks funny on the camera, doesn't it? And work our feet. Good. And now hold it. This is called the boat pose. I'm going to swing it around so you can see it this way. Here we go. And now let's pretend to be a boat. We're rocking in the water. Rocking in the water. Rocking in the water. Now if this is hard, you can just bend your knees and rock back and forth. And rock back and forth. And rock back and forth. Good. Now let's pretend to be a bear in the woods. So we're going to come up here and roll from side to side, just like we're scratching our backs. Roll from side to side, just like we're scratching our backs. Roll side to side, scratching our backs, and roll side to side. Good. And now let's roll all the way up into a sitting position. Good. Now take your hands and put them right out, and we're going to do one kind of turtle pose. So bring your hands behind your back. Take your right hand and clasp your left wrist. And this may come out backwards on the film, so that's very interesting. Take a breath in and sit up nice and straight. Bring the shoulders back and then exhale and bring your forehead down as far as you can down to the ground. And hold that for a few seconds. Just like a turtle in its shell. And then sit up. Take a nice breath, bringing through your nose and back down. Good. Bringing in. Stretch up all the way. Shoulders back, hands down. And then bring that turtle all the way down into his shell or her shell. If you can get your forehead and your nose on the ground, it's even better. And sitting up and dropping back down. Nice. Again, breathing into your belly and your chest, and then exhale and forward all the way down. Can you do it? Now, some of you can't do it all the way. You can use your hands and pull your knees and get them down lower. And then breathing in and relax. Let's do that one more time. Really good. Take a breath in. And then exhale and come forward all the way. Keeping your bottom on the ground. Arms straight. And then breathing in again. Good. And relax. You can do that up to 8 times on your own. Right now we're going to be snakes. So we're going to lie down on the ground and putting our palms under our shoulders. And we look up and look way back. And move your head a little side to side and breathe in. And then roll back down. Good. Now let's try that again. Breathing in and looking up. And you can make snake noises. Can you make a hissing sound? And then come on back down. Good. Let's try that again. Pushing up. Nice arch on the back. Look way up at the sky. Your eyes are open. The snake is looking for food. And he goes. Might even flick his tongue out. Can you flick your tongue out? Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then all the way back down. Very good. And one more time. Breathing into the nose, looking up, arching the back all the way, and then coming back down. Great. Now parents, if you have trouble doing any of these moves, just go halfway, okay? We don't want to have any injuries among the parents. Now let's try another one. This is called a long Bowie pose, and we're going to start it with the lion pose. So to do the lion, you have your toes curled, put your hands here, and stretch out your fingers all the way. We'll do it facing here. Stretch your fingers. I'm going to stick my tongue out at you, so don't be surprised. So ready? We're going to take a big breath into our nose, and then stick our tongue out and roar. And look at your nose. Good. And take a breath in, and stick our tongue out and go. And one more time, breathing in and all the way down. Great. Okay. Now we're going to be crows. So here's an interesting one. You put your hands here and put your feet there and just lean forward a little bit. Now if you're really good, you can pick your legs up off the ground. Most of you are just going to be just staying like this and just leaning forward and bobbing as if you're picking up some food off of the ground. And make some crow noises. So sit here and go. Can you make crow noises? Very good. Okay. Now, we've just been lions, so we're going to put our hands here, and we're going to be tigers. So, take a breath in, and go. Now this tiger is thirsty, so I'm going to get some water so I can continue talking. Water is very important. Always keep water handy so that you wash away viruses and you keep your throat nice so that you can speak and your throat stays happy. Okay, now we're going to try the cat-cow. We're going to be some farm animals. So put your hands on the ground like we did before. Take a breath in, look up, arch your back. That's it. Can you do that? Nice arch on the back. Your tail is sticking up, and you're looking up. Now you breathe out, and you make a round back. And look at your feet like this. Good. So this is called the cow pose here. And we're going to make some cow noises. So you can go moo, moo, moo. And now some cat noises. Just like an angry cat. Can you do that? Make some noises. And one more time. The cat pose, or rather the cow pose. And look up. And round your back. And be a cat. Very good. Now we're going to be fishes. So we lie down on the ground and we go swimming around. Swimming around. I'll face you so you can see this a little bit better. Swim. Swim. And move your feet. And swim. And swim. And make fish noises. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And now we're going to be sharks. You can bite something. You eat the fish. Now fish have to live also. So they eat plants. So in the ocean, we have plants that are fed by the sunlight from here, and the water helps bring them the oxygen through the sunlight. And so let's be a plant. So just start here and just wave yourself in the ocean. Wave in the ocean. Wave like a plant. Wave. And then the plant gets a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And actually, ultimately, it sticks its head out of the ocean and becomes a waterborne plant. So then it drops some seeds, and the seeds float to the ocean and float to the beach, and they get planted. Some of them grow, and so we're going to be seeds. And so let's get ourselves all the way on the ground, and we'll be seeds. We're just waiting for the time to sprout. And then the sun comes out, and the rain falls, and we get some grass that came from the ocean grass, and we're going to start sprouting. So look up and put your head above the ground and say, oh my gosh, what a wonderful world this is. This is a nice place to live. I think I'll stay here. And so we're growing up and becoming grass. And some of the grass actually grows up even more and turns into bushes. So we have different species of grass and bushes. So we're going to stand up and be a bush. And the bush waves in the wind. And finally we come up and we be a tree. So as a tree, we're going to try and do a little bit of balancing. So put your hands out like this and put one foot here. And see if you can balance yourself just like a tree that's rooted in the ground. And we'll hold that for a minute. And when the tree gets really strong, it can go all the way up like a pine tree. So get straight, straight, straight. Very good. And now we're going to come on back down. Come on back down. And parents, if you have trouble with your balance, or if the children do, this is good to do on a rug. So just, if there's any tendency to fall, just keep your hands out like that and don't even have your knees down all the way. Or the knees up all the way. And then coming up. Good. And then looking up. And getting nice and straight. Nice and straight. Good. And now come down. Now let's just roll our spines around. So move around this way. Move around that way. Move around this way. Move around that way. And that's Kyneal way. Move around this way. Move around that way. Move your lumbar spine. Good. Now we're going to be like birds, okay? So we're going to flap our wings. Make some noises. And move your legs. Make sure. Good. And now we're going to do some fairy talk. We're going to be some fairy singing. So I'm going to get my guitar. And this fairy song has 3 words. Baba Nam Kevalam. It means only the name in love. Love is all there is. So here's the dance. You bend your knees and touch your toes behind your heel. Just like that. And bend your knee each time. Sometimes I forget to do that while I'm playing. But you do better than me. And you do that namaskar again. Saluting God and saluting everybody around. And bring your hands up and you can flap your wings just like a fairy does or a butterfly. If they get tired, you bring them down and you can make some noise if you have little shakers and then the arms come up. And you can sing with me. So here we go. Baba nam ke varam, 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 Baba nam ke varam. have a seat. And we're going to do our total body self-massage. This feels really, really good, and it's good for your skin, good for your muscles and the toning. And I'm going to take some more water. So here we go. Rub your hands. Sometimes I do this in Hebrew for the kids at the synagogue. We'll do it in English this time. Rub your hands together and look out. We're going to do some eye exercises. So look at your thumbs and look all the way up. Look all the way. Follow it with your eyes. All the way down and across. And look straight out. And then bring them in and make little circles. So exercise your eyes by looking close and looking all the way out. And now, press on your eyes, unless you have contact lenses or glaucoma, and go back through the scalp, and from the forehead down, up behind the ears. Wiggle your ears, and do your nose, and your cheeks, and under the jaws, and down the throat. Massage your thyroid and work around your back and your shoulders. Feels real good. You can do this slower on your own. I'm doing this at kid speed here. And work your way down. Do the arm. In Hebrew that's called the zroa. And do your hand, which is yad in Hebrew. And pull and twist on your fingers. Your etzbaot. And then we do the other side, the other shoulder, hashechem. And under the armpit, beit chezi. And work your way down the arm and the hand, the yad, and pulling and twisting on the fingers. You're doing great. And now down to the chest. Rub the chest and the breast and down to the belly. Press on your belly. And I forgot to mention, this should be done on an empty stomach. So don't eat much next time when you try this tape. And reach around this way. And then try the other arm. So you're massaging your whole back. In Hebrew, it's your gav. And your lower spine. Those tense muscles can get relaxed now as you just spend a little time and energy and love on your body. Now we massage the hip and the buttock and the groin with all the lymph nodes at this junction between the leg and the body. And work your way down, all the way down onto the knee. And massage back and forth on the knee. There are more lymph nodes there. And down the calf. If you have clots in your legs, don't massage the calf. Most people don't. And play with your toes. And massage the feet. That's it. And play between your toes. And then knuckle down the outside and the middle and the inside of your toes. Good. And now we're going to do the other side. So massage this calf, or rather this leg and the buttock and the hip. And down the outside of the leg, the tensor fascia lata. And back and forth on the knee, which is berech in Hebrew, or rodilla in Spanish. And coming down the leg, and rotating the ankle. Good. The tobilla in Spanish. I don't know what it is in Hebrew. And then doing your foot. And the little, los dedos in Spanish, the etzbaot, the little fingers, the little toes. Good. And now we wake up the foot a little bit. Now we're going to do what's called a corpse pose on Shavasana. So here we're going to just lie down all the way. And now with the adults, you can just kind of lie there and play dead. With the kids, I like to count the stars. So look at the ceiling and count the stars with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 9, 30. And just relax for a minute. Let yourself breathe. Let yourself be calm. Let all the tension go out. All the muscles are just drooping into the floor. Eyes relaxed, shoulders relaxed, belly relaxed, arms and legs all just flopping down, just falling down, nothing to do. Very good. Take another breath. Good. And when you're ready, we'll just sit up a little bit and do a little bit of meditation. So cross your legs, put one leg on top of the other if you can, or you can sit like crisscross applesauce. I like to sit in lotus pose. Those of you who are limber can do that. And now, let's fix your hair. Take a nice breath. Sit up nice and straight. Bring your palms together. Do that namaskar. And sit up straight and close your eyes. Just imagine that you're surrounded in the divine. Love is all around you. And we can use one Hebrew mantra. Goes Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Hear, O the people of God, the Lord around us, the Lord is one. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. And softer. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. And in Sanskrit we can do that Bhavanam Kevalam. Bhavanam Kevalam. Bhavanam Kevalam. I'm surrounded in love. Bhavanam Kevalam. Bhavanam Kevalam. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Bhavanam Kevalam. Bhavanam Kevalam. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Bhavanam Kevalam. Bhavanam Kevalam. Bhavanam Kevalam. Bhavanam Kevalam. Bhavanam Kevalam. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Bhavanam Okay, now we're going to finish our meditation. Put your palms together, bring them to your forehead, and down to your heart. And let's do a couple of songs here. So, this is a song my guru wrote. It's called the Green Island Song. And you can do the hand motions. So, it's called I Love This Tiny Green Island Surrounded by the Sea. And I like people who can't play their instruments. We usually have them play like some spoons or something noisy to play along. So if you have that, please go ahead and get that right now and get the children and the adults banging on some kind of a drum or some spoons or something clacky. We can also do hand motions. So let's say this is I, and this is, I'll do it with that guitar. I love this tiny, and point to something green, and I can see something green here. Not much green in back of me. Green, oh, there's greenery outside. Can you see the leaves outside? Green island, so a little island surrounded by the sea, the waves of the sea. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. And the second verse goes, touched by the sea, decorated by the sea, touched by the sea, decorated by the sea. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. Am I a secluded figure in the vast, a little, a meager? Am I a secluded figure in the vast, a little, a meager? No, 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 I am not alone. No, 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 I am not alone. The great is with me. The great is with me. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. Very good. Now I'm going to get the guitar out. And now that you've got the hand motions, I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. Touched by the sea, decorated by the sea. Touched by the sea, decorated by the sea. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. Am I a secluded figure in the vast, a little, a meager? Am I a secluded figure in the vast, a little, a meager? No, 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 I am not alone. No, 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 I am not alone. The great is with me. The great is with me. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. Touched by the sea, decorated by the sea. Touched by the sea, decorated by the sea. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. Am I a secluded figure in the vast, a little, a meager? Am I a secluded figure in the vast, a little, a meager? No, 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 I am not alone. No, 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 I am not alone. The great is with me. The great is with me. I love this tiny green island surrounded by the sea. Wow, that's it. That's it for today, folks. Thanks very much. Let me know how you like it. Any criticisms, compliments, suggestions, everything is welcome. So my phone number is 919-868-4729. And just call me anytime. Here you go. Namaskar. Shalom. Peace out to all of you. Be in good health and happiness.